back to another gadget report, and let's talk gadgets. And we start this month of April. I hope you had a nice break, 2-week break. And we continue with our series, The Flying Art by Qantas. Last month we covered 4 amazing artworks, and this month, in these 2 weeks of these 2 working weeks of the month, we will continue covering the last 2 birds of this amazing collection. Today I'll bring you another one, that is the Minyma Kutjara Tjukurpa, that sometimes we call the broccoli, and I will explain. So come with me. Let's talk about this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bird. So let's talk about this amazing bird called Minyma Kutjara Tjukurpa. Again, my pronunciation, I do apologize, but my pronunciation of these terms is not up to scratch, and I know it, so I apologize. And of course, last month I started covering this amazing series, the Flying Art Series by Qantas. We started with our Yunala Dreaming, which is the mascot of the channel as well, this amazing bird you have here. And we continue talking about all the other planes. We covered 4 so far, and this month of April we'll be covering the last 2, and today we are doing another one. So if you haven't watched the previous videos, here is a lot of it's a little bit of history for you, because obviously I need to put you into context. So if you have watched last week and the previous weeks, you already know this, but if you have just come across this video, you will be you won't know about it. So let's go. The Flying Art Series has been commissioned by Qantas in 1994. The project had 6 amazing Indigenous artworks displayed on Qantas planes. One of the leading First Nations agency, Ballaringi, has or was appointed to develop these artworks together with obviously the Indigenous artists that created them. It's been an amazing journey to explore all of these paintings and all of these birds. As I said, throughout the last month and this month, these last 2 months, I have been covering all these magnificent birds. This week we continue the series with another amazing bird, of course, and the first Airbus of the series. It is an Airbus A220-300 called Minyma Kutjara Tjukurpa. And sometimes, if you are a fan of Seed Squad, a big shout out to Seed Squad. If you are a fan of Seed Squad, we usually call it the broccoli, because the beautiful painting resembles the stems of broccoli. It's amazing. It's really, really, really nice. I love it, and this is by no means it's a really thing, because it really, when you see the plane in the sky, it just resembles. It's really nice, actually. It's beautiful. So that's what it is. Now, its name, Minyma Kutjara Tjukurpa, means 2 women dreaming. This was the 6th of the series, so I twisted them around. This should have been next week for the last one, but I twisted them around. This was the 6th of the series to be commissioned, and according to Qantas, and I leave the link below, all the photos that you see and information was taken from the website, from Qantas website, And I'll leave the link below so you can go to the page and you will see the entire series. There's anchor points where you can choose which particular aircraft you want to read about, and it takes you to the section of that page where they tell you the story of that particular aircraft. So follow the link below and you will see all of the whole collection, the whole series of these amazing birds. So according to Qantas, this is the story of two sisters traveling back home. The youngest sister had been lost in the south for some time, and the older sister leads her back north across vast distances, comforting her and teaching her about the country as they travel. They stop on the way to perform a sacred dance and song called Minyma. Now, this amazing artwork was created by Minyma Kutjara, who is a senior Kutjara artist from the remote community of Kampi, which is located in the far northwest of South Australia. She began to paint as a way of telling her ancestral stories relating to travel, family, connections, and traditional lands and women's ceremonial business. She is recognized as one of Australia's most accomplished artists. She inspired a new generation of First Nations artists from her family and community through her teachings and mentoring. The design was created for the Airbus A220-300 with the registration VHX4A. It was painted in Mirabel, Canada, and it took 2 weeks to complete. Featuring more than 20,000 dots, it is the most complex livery Airbus completed for this aircraft type. And you saw the image, that it is amazing, all the dots, and you can see it's even on the Dreaming. They are all amazing and amazingly complex to do and to recreate on a plane, but they did, and the result is seriously amazing. Now, the last part of our video, where is Minyma Kutjara Tjukurpa now? The aircraft is still in operations and can be frequently seen taking off and landing at Sydney Airport. It's part of Qantas Link, and you see it frequently. As I said, if you are a fan of Seed Squad, which I am, a big shout out to Tim and Kurt and all the moderators. You will see as there's even an emoji for this amazing bird, and everyone calls it the Broccolli. It's a really nice, kind funny way of calling it, but it is amazing when you see it in the air. And as I said, and I keep on saying, I've seen it and I've said it since the start of this series. For me, this is the real spirit of Australia, and it's amazing that Qantas is taking this very, very, very important part of our culture, of our Indigenous culture, everywhere and showing it. This particular aircraft is not doing international flights. It's in the Qantas Link fleet, so it does domestic operations. However, it's still showing off our beautiful Indigenous culture. Is still taking it everywhere, and of course, tourists and locals alike will see it in the sky and will be delighted because they are all amazing. If you look at the whole series, they are amazing. The paintings are amazing. The work that was put into not only creating the amazing paintings, but then transferring the amazing paintings to this aircraft, which is a very, very complicated task. I think it was something truly fantastic and should be celebrated. And that's why I created this series. That's why I decided to talk about all of these aircraft, because I think it is important to talk about them and show the importance of these paintings, the importance of this to our culture, to our spirit of Australia, which is Qantas. Today, I hope you like this episode of our Flying Art Series. I hope you liked our Broccolli, this amazing aircraft. And of course, I always ask this: if you ever been in this aircraft, if you have flown inside this aircraft, let us know. Put a comment below and let us know what was your experience. Or if you have seen it, I'm sure if you live in Sydney, one way or another, you have already seen it, because it's very frequent. He comes to Sydney, I would say, almost every day. And of course, if you are a fan of Seed Squad, you would definitely know about him or know about it, because it is featured in the live streams frequently, obviously, and we all love it. We all love it. It's one of the favorites among the Seed Squad community because of its beauty. If you really like aviation, and if you are avgeek, you just love these things. You just can't help yourself. You just love them. So if you have been inside this aircraft, or if you have seen it in the air, let us know. Where was it, or where were you going, and how was your experience? And of course, if you have any suggestions of another topic, or maybe a very cute or very nice livery from your national airline that you would like me to talk about, just put in the comments below, and I'll be very happy to investigate that for you. And of course, put a like on the video and subscribe to the channel with a little click on the bell, so you get a notification of a new gadget report every week. Before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. I'll see you next week. Have a good one, and fasten your seatbelts. We are about to hit some turbulence.